But Rocky had a fucking cock on him, right? Dude, we had this dude, Mr. Dennis, and everybody just called him Denny, right? This guy in our neighborhood. He kind of like, he was just like an adult, right? But he had this son named Rocky was his son, right? And so Rocky was like, I don't know if something was wrong with him, but something was pretty much wrong with him, right? Like he just wasn't, you couldn't really rely on him. Like if you told him something, it didn't matter because he didn't really know like what was going on a lot of times, right? So you wouldn't share like a lot of information with him. But Rocky had a fucking cock on him, right? So one time we're all outside and Mr. Denny goes, Rocky, show him that cock, right? His own son, dude. And we're all like, what the fuck, dude? And Rocky fucking showed that cock, bro. And everybody was like, damn. Rocky's got that cock on him, bro. And then after that, it would always like anytime that Mr. Denny was around, he would be like, Rocky, show him that cock, huh? And Rocky would fucking get his cock out. Let me see. I think I'm 19 days off of pornography and masturbation right now.
Wow. Congrats.
Thanks, man. It's the longest I've been.
Wait, okay. Explain to me. How have you got through blue balls?
I have ejaculated.
Well then what's...
By nature. And by God just kind of touching me in my sleep or whatever, but I have not. But I haven't jerked myself. I haven't.
Well, then
that's free, brother.
No, that doesn't. The 19 days is done, bro.
No, that doesn't count.
No, it does.
No, that's all.
What do you mean, God touch me?
Sometimes I would pray that God would touch me while I was sleeping, but I wasn't going to touch myself, you know. But
what happens when you wake up? Is your body just good to go, or you just got pain?
No, I think these days I fucking want to vape or...
Are you off the vape still?
Go down on a stranger. That's a woman.
In what order?
Back in the day, we didn't have clothes on all the time.
That's true.
Who invented clothes? Can you look it up? Some fucking idiot, probably.
That's what I'm saying. You want to see less tit? I wish I had a grown man's penis when I was 12.
Do you?
Kinda.
Oh, you don't want
Just
that, man. I had that.
You had that or you have it?
I had it as a child. And
you were packing as a child?
Yeah, did you know that?
How the fuck would I know that?
Have you ever laid on your back and put your legs in the air while you jerked off? That's like the gayest thing you could do. I would never do that.
It sounds like you might have done that.
I haven't done that.
You want to?
No, I don't want to do that, dude. I think that's the dope ass thing that the future can do.
You know, we're like, oh, flying cars. No, here's a fleshlight. You're like, I'm not mad. You ever use the fleshlight?
Nope, I never have, man. Have you ever used it?
I have. It's sad.
Does it blink after it's full or whatever?
Lived in Jersey in 40 years.
You got a driveway over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driveway, fucking backyard. I got raccoons.
Yeah.
I got a raccoon that will not leave me the fuck alone.
Really?
And he's become like friends. He's like a buddy now. Like he just comes, he tries to, I put 2 bricks in the garbage. He looks at me at night like, motherfucker, you got me again. Then he leaves. I put a piece of nicotine gum in that motherfucker. I didn't see him for a week. That motherfucker was running up and down fucking my street with nicotine in him.
What were you guys talking about? The story was?
The story was death. So you told 2 death stories.
Oh, yeah, I got one more.
Oh, okay.
So this man, was it about freezing? What were we talking about? Oh, here's what happened. So they had a football player that played for LSU University. This was university. And they had a man, and I'm not going to say a black man, but darker than, as dark as you could get on Earth.
Yeah.
And he was in a mobilized, they kept doing fundraiser at the football game.
Do you have any like hobbies you like to do outside, like something else where you're not thinking about?
Yeah, I like
yourself?
doing jujitsu, and I like doing what else do I like doing? Playing Wordle, playing Scrabble on my phone.
How do you feel when you're doing those things? You probably feel no anxiety when you're doing those things.
Pretty chill, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
it
like
is.
talking to my brother.
Those are all chill fucking.
Having dessert.
Having dessert is a great moment.
It's good, huh?
That's a real good moment, yeah.
Fuck.
That brings a lot of good feelings.
I had a couple last night. Boy, had too many. Child, at the lunch table, we get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know, and we get there and sit them to make them drink milk and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know? And if you get some straight up just couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude. That's America right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew, I was like, oh, I got some kind of a gift here, you know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy. Almost threw
this almost blew the throat out of this one boy named Tot, T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name, too, to be mentally challenged. But also easy for him to spell. And, I'm not joking, that's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So, that's true, man. Yeah, I don't know that much about Greeks, man. Is that...
We got a healthy history, man.
Oh, well, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of the artwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, that's beautiful.
Low penises, though. A lot of statues, low penises.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't really... They saved cement, huh?
Yeah.
When they got around there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know why they did that, but all the penises are really small in the old statues.
Well, do Greek girls have big butts? I think a lot of the penis size of the males of a culture has to do with the size. If you have to reach the vagina of the woman, you know?
You're coming up with some theories that I haven't thought about. You were saying without saying, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You're saying without saying, black dudes got big dicks because black girls got big asses, and to be able to reach the vagina,
They have to.
so it kind of evolved that way.
I think so. Either be blind or dickless, dude. These days, probably dickless, I think. I had a blind kid in my neighborhood when I was growing up, and actually, no, this dude was deaf, actually. And they beat him up for doing bad magic. Because he was always doing all of this and shit, and people thought he was doing magic with no tricks, and they fucking beat him. So, comedy room near me, this gentleman had half a limb. And he was...
Which limb?
He was missing part of his leg, I think. Or he said he was. So he could have been faking it.
CGI or something?
I don't know what his name was. I mean, it was a CGI. It was a white dude.
Okay.
Dude, I talked to your buddy Eddie Bravo, and that guy is a real...
He's out there.
He's like a deaf Jack Russell almost, you know?
A deaf Jack Russell?
Yeah, because once he gets going, you can't...
Oh, Jack Russell Terrier?
Yeah. You ever been around one of those dogs? You open the car, and then the next thing you know, they're at the... Yeah. They're like sick, yeah.
But how's he deaf?
Because you can't get him back. Like, once he goes, you can't... You know what I'm saying? You can't get him back in the car. Like, you're sitting there honking the horn. You can't... That guy's out there. You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about, but I've never heard anybody make a description like that. A deaf Jack Russell Terrier. That is hilarious.
My neck, and I hurt my hand.
Okay.
And I
How'd you hurt your hand?
and I hurt my ribs. I hurt almost everything you can hurt in succession.
Okay.
He's like the Jackie Chan of comedy.
How'd you hurt your hand?
For 2 months, yeah.
How'd you hurt your hand? Did
I
you,
hurt something in here.
oh, from
So,
what? From violin?
Just slow. No, I was doing some stretches back here one night before a show.
Oh, okay.
And some fucking lawyer dude was here, some old Hebrew fella, and he wouldn't shut up. And I got so angry I fucking hurt myself. To be honest, if I'm dead honest.
It's
No,
not
it's
worth the
fine.
10%. I think we can all agree on that. Is that what you're saying?
So
I haven't heard the word Hebrew.
he said it. He said it
Oh,
40
he said-
times.
oh, he said
and
he
he gave
was-
me his business card. I'm not doing business with that asshole.
But wasn't your first sign that he was Jewish that he was a lawyer?
He kept telling me how Jewish he was and saying all kind of stuff that was pretty Jewish to me, it seemed like.
Like, I'm a lawyer?
Like what?
I'm a lawyer. I own the building. I'm
Yeah,
Jewish.
stuff
I'm
like
pretty
that.
Jewish.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
landlord jargon, you know.
Yeah.
Typical LJ, you know.
I can't, what is it, LJ?
Landlord jargon.
Oh, landlord
yeah, you
jargon.
don't know
I'm
that?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm slow to the draw.
He had Chris Nikich on, and he was the Down syndrome guy who won who finished the Ironman. And so that was like unbelievable talking to him.
Did he flex on you?
No, he likes he talked a lot about trying to get with some hot blondes, you know,
Yeah.
which I get, you know, totally understood that part of it.
Works for me.
It's a man now. You got a
It's
man.
a man. Now I'm a man. I think I'm a man enough now to be able to open up to a man.
Wow.
Back then it was just like I had to be a woman because I felt too vulnerable. Now I could cry in front of a man, dude. I could fucking cry in front of a man. I mean, I don't cry a lot. I haven't cried a lot, but I can.
Fuck yeah.
I can fucking do it.
Fuck yeah.
If
dude.
it came to it, like, you know, we got in like a serious fucking convo, I wouldn't hide it.
Oh, I'll cry against anybody.
Yeah, I'll
dude.
fucking cry.
I'll put on fucking shoulder pads and a helmet and cry cry the fuck out of. I'll fucking 2 tutties, dog. I'll get 2 touchdowns and fucking cry. You know what I'm saying, dog? I don't give a damn, son.
You're comfortable with who you are, then that means, yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'll cry for 400 yards, dog.
Yeah.
Breastfed.
By a small breast, though.
Yeah.
And that the trauma from that you never shake.
Is it more polite to sip or chug out of a boob? Sip or chug? What's more polite?
If you're by yourself, dude, if it's Sunday night or whatever, I chug right out that bastard. You know, I'll open the governor on that bastard and just fill up. I'll fill my pockets with it.
Do you think it's all milk in the boob, or do you think it's more like just a bag of chips, just mostly air?
Oh, my mom was salt and vinegar, more of an anxiety sauce, I think.
What do you think is the right age to wean off breast milk?
What do I really think, or what are they legally doing?
What does Theo Vons think?
I think, you know, we had a kid in our town who'd get under that mom's shirt, get under there till he was 8.
And it was his mom?
It was his mom, looked like his mom. Same profile, side profile at least, front profile a little different.
So what's the right age?
I think until he starts ordering it a certain way, then that's when you shut him down.